Hi Keisha, it's Alan with Y&L Landscaping Company, and I've prepared this video to show you the scope of work that I am proposing for your yard. So we can run through this in pictures, and you'll have a great idea of what it is that we're talking about. So in this section next to your house, we're going to put in some French drains that run along this way, come back between the gazebo and these concrete benches here, and then there's a section over in the side of the that area. Let's see if we can capture that. It's sort of over in this area where we would bury a dry well to run those pipes to. And again, that would go underground. You would only see a small surface inlet drain on top. And that's a whole system that we put together and install to capture water and have it percolate out into the ground down below and not really be a problem at all for the surface. What I added to that was attaching a few French drain sections to come out and meet that grid out this way. But I figured while I was out here, we would capture this downspout, and there's one over on. Not sure if we have a picture of that. This one over here as well, and take both of those and run those into the system. It's not very much to do that, but it gets these pipes out of here, and it gets this water not running into your driveway and then causing problems there. So that's the first part of it. Speaking of the driveway, the second part of it is I'm proposing that we abandon this whole system. We'll just kind of pull what we can out and dump concrete in there and smooth it over and forget about that, because we don't know what's happening there. But to dig a small area next to it, put in a little bit larger, a 12-inch surface basin for water to drop into that collects in your driveway, and we're going to head that pipe out in this direction towards that problem area in your yard that we're going to be dealing with. And we will also, now that I have this picture, kind of clean this up and dump soil in here where the old dry well is. We're not sure what's happening there. There's a few things I put in the project as far as filling in some depressions and repairing some grades. And we do need to fill in an area here to kind of and dig out a little bit to kind of get the water to be able to flow from this direction successfully down to the area that we're dealing with. Maybe this is the best view I have of this area. I don't know, but we're going to be taking a section down here. There's a section where it always stays wet. We're going to be digging 2 trenches and putting in about 40 feet of French drain in each trench. The pipe's going to be running down this way from the driveway. We're going to be repairing the grade to get even more water to flow down into this area. And then in between those 2 rows of French drain, we're going to excavate and drop in 2 dry wells for everything to flow into. The French drains, the drain grate up top, everything's going to flow into those dry wells and move that water underground, store it underground until it can percolate into the surrounding ground. So that's the entirety of the project. We will stabilize. We're going to fill in all the holes in the yard. We're going to stabilize everything with some good soil, grass seed, Curlex to protect it. Everything should grow in really nice. If you go back to the email, and there's a link where you can click to follow to your proposal. Take a look at that. Let us know how you'd like to proceed. Certainly, if you have any questions, if you'd like to modify anything, or you want to talk about the financing plan, just reach out to us and let us know. And I hope you found this helpful.